Butcher, the principal of Kennedy Elementary School in Winder, Georgia, Barrow County, Georgia. And thank you for joining us as we attempt this summer to travel to all 50 states in the United States through books. Today we're traveling about 410 miles, pretty much directly north of us, to Lexington, Kentucky. And we're going to meet with the principal of Liberty Elementary School. Her name is Lisa Keir, and we're going to meet her and find out a little bit about their school. And then we're going to get the chance to read the book, Eyes That Kiss in the Corners. The author is Joanna Ho, and the illustrator is Dung Ho. So we'll read this book. It's an award-winning book from the state of Kentucky. But now let's meet Miss Keir and find out a little bit more about Liberty Elementary School and what we have in common with them. And then we'll get to the book, Eyes That Kiss in the Corners. What is your name and the name of your school?
Liberty Elementary.
So my name is Lisa Keir, and I am the principal of Liberty Elementary here in Lexington, Kentucky. And I've been the principal for, this is my third year, but I've been here at Liberty since we opened 13 years ago. I've been here since we opened. So but I've been principal for 3 years, and I was assistant principal before that.
So you were the assistant principal since it opened, so 9 years, and then
yes.
Yeah, perfect. All right.
How many students are in your school?
Today, so at the moment, we have 745 students.
Okay.
And we serve students from kindergarten all the way through 5th grade.
Okay.
K through 5.
So
we also are the largest elementary school in our county.
Wow. How many schools in your county?
Elementary schools, there's 33.
Wow. Okay. So you guys are much bigger than we are. So as far as school-wise, we have 9 elementary schools in our county.
Okay.
We are the largest by like 4 students now. So we're at 930 something kids.
What is your school mascot?
We are the Liberty Hawks.
Nice.
So we're a hawk. So we use that a lot with hawk feathers. If you show good behavior, you get a hawk feather, which is just a feather drawn on a piece of paper, and you write your name on it. You put it in a bucket, and that we do drawings every day from there. And if you get your name drawn, you get to come and get a prize, or you get to eat lunch in what we call the Liberty Cafe, Hawk Cafe, which is some side round tables in the cafeteria. You and one friend can eat there for the day. And so we're hawks, and everything we do is hawks. Our mascot is a hawk. Our Liberty Legacy is a hawk. We use the acronym for H, have respect, A, act responsibly, that kind of thing.
Yeah. Are you guys a PBIS school?
We are.
Yeah, same with us. We're the Dragons, but and we do the same thing. We have dragon wings for the core values. Ours are ready, respectful, and responsible. And we give dragon wings every 9 weeks to a boy and a girl in each class. And dragon dollars are our PBIS kind of currency that we use. And so.
What is the coolest thing on your campus?
Probably the coolest thing on our campus is the front of our building. We have this gigantic sign. Like, I'm not very good at sizes, but like it's taller than me, like probably 5 times my arms out like this. And it was designed by a student that went to Liberty, and it was made out of bottle caps, like plastic lids and stuff that come on items. We had families we did a drive where we had them donate every bottle top they could find, and so then the student designed it, and then we put it into a piece of art. And so we made the big, it's mounted on a big piece of wood and then mounted into the bricks of our building outside. So it's really cool. It's a big hawk, and it says Liberty.
And it's all made out of bottle caps?
All made out of bottle caps. I'll take a picture of it later and send it to you.
I was going to say, yeah, I'd love to see that. That'd be really cool.
We call it like a strand that runs through my school. We have a dual language immersion program. So, and it's Spanish. At every grade level, I have 5 classes. So at kindergarten, I have 5 classes. 2 of those classes are the dual language immersion and 3 traditional. First grade, 5 classes, 2 dual language, 3 traditional.
Yeah.
And so the way it works is we hire teachers from Spanish speaking countries.
Mhm.
We do a lot with Spain because we work with the Spanish embassy. So this past summer, I brought 2 teachers over from Spain, and they're here this year and they're going to stay next year. So the way it works is at each grade level, there's the 2 classes. One, the Spanish teacher teaches her homeroom in Spanish. She teaches math and science in Spanish language, while her partner, the English speaking teacher, is teaching her homeroom reading, writing, language arts, and social studies in English. Halfway through the day, they flip flop. So the English teacher's kids go to the Spanish teacher, the Spanish teacher's kids go to the English teacher, and they reteach the same thing. So immersion is, if you don't know anything about immersion, you have to start it very young. You have to start in kindergarten. You can't just say, oh, I want to be in your immersion program when you're in 3rd grade. You can't. And it is, people think, oh, we've got a lot of Hispanic children. No, these are children that want to learn. They're mostly non-Spanish speakers.
Mhm.
And so they go through K through 5 here. Then they leave here and they go to a designated middle school that houses the middle school portion of the dual language program. And then from there, they go to the high school that houses the high school. By the time they graduate, they are bilingual and biliterate.
Wow.
So
Very cool.
it's
What specials do you have?
You guys have.
We did have a 6-day rotation up until September. We so right now we have art, music, PE, science lab, STEM, and computer. Did I say computer?
Yes. you
Art, yeah. Art, music, PE, computer, and science.
did. Science.
So,
Yeah.
but we did have a 6th one. We had Chinese.
What is the best thing served at your lunch?
Well, it depends on who you ask,
Mhm.
because students would probably say pizza. Well, I know I had lunch with a couple of them today, and one said pizza and the other said hot dogs without the bun. I was like, you're crazy.
Yeah.
But then I asked a group of teachers and they said taco nachos
Okay.
and the Bosco cheese sticks. They love those. I personally they used to have, well, I love their popcorn chicken because they have this really good honey mustard dipping sauce.
Okay. That sounds pretty
So I
good.
like that.
Yeah.
What is the coolest thing to do near your school?
Well, in the city of Lexington, we have what's called Keeneland, Keeneland, and it's a horse racing. It's a horse racing venue, but it's beautiful. It's thoroughbred racing,
Okay.
and they have it a couple of times a year. It's going on right now.
Mhm.
It's a huge social event that like you can't get into a restaurant in this town while Keeneland's going unless you go really early. So Keeneland is a really cool thing. I would tell you the University of Kentucky men's basketball because the Wildcats are my favorite. But so we have those. So I would say Keeneland and the University of Kentucky. Our capital is Frankfort, and it's about 30 minutes away, so it's not
Okay.
too bad. We have Toyota manufacturing plant in Georgetown, so that's a big thing, and we can
Nice.
take tours of that. But and then Abraham Lincoln's home is in Kentucky, and
Very cool. I didn't know.
yeah, so there's a few other things that are educational, but I thought I would tell you about Keeneland and the University of Kentucky basketball.
Okay. So
Eyes That Kiss in the Corners by Joanna Ho, illustrated by Dung Ho. Eyes That Kiss in the Corners. Some people have eyes like sapphire lagoons with lashes like lace trims on ball gowns, sweeping their cheeks as they twirl. Big eyes, long lashes. Not me. I have eyes that kiss in the corners and glow like warm tea. My eyes are just like Mama's. Mama's eyes that kiss in the corner and glow like warm tea crinkle into crescent moons. When she comes home from work, she scoops me up in her arms, eyes sparkling like starlight, and tickles me until we laugh ourselves onto the floor. When Mama tucks me in at night, her eyes tell me I'm a miracle. In those moments when she's all mine, flecks of dancing gold tell me I'm hers too. My mama is my sun and sky, and her eyes are just like Alma's. Alma's eyes that kiss in the corners and glow like warm tea don't work like they used to, but she sees all the way into my heart and can even read my mind. Her eyes are filled with so many stories. I can fall inside them and swim until time stops. I see Guana with the Monkey King sitting on a lotus, serene baubles of lychee on trees and mountains that reach for the sea. My Alma never ages, and her eyes are just like Mimi's. Mimi's eyes that kiss in the corners and glow like warm tea blink against the window until I come home from school. They disappear beneath her two-toothed smile when I walk in the door. She toddles after me, gazing up at me like I am her best present. I hope she looks at me like that forever, because when she looks at me in that Mimi way, I feel like I can fly. Mimi's eyes that kiss in the corners and glow like warm tea are just like mine. My eyes crinkle into crescent moons and sparkle like stars. Gold flecks dance and twirl like stories whirl, while stories whirl in their oolong pools, carrying tales of the past and hope for the future. My eyes find mountains that rise ahead and look up when others shut down. My lashes curve like the swords of warriors, and through them I see kingdoms in the clouds. My eyes that kiss in the corner and glow like warm tea are a revolution. They are Mama and Alma and Mimi. They are me, and they are beautiful. Eyes that kiss in the corners.